Hmm.
This is a really big thing. Someone, a third party, a regulatory authority, went through all the white papers and looked at the company, and everything was submitted to that, to the SEC, and they approved it. They don't look at anything lightly. They scrape and they scrub. They go through the full vetting process, and
Yep.
that to me was huge.
All right, guys, welcome to our Facebook Live. Again, this is Jason Pinocchio, one of the founders of Ijascode Hands-Off Marketing System. We're so excited again as usual. And you know why? Because there's a lot of developments behind the background, and one of them, you will hear it today. And with me, the one and only Mr. Doug Murley, our soon-to-be uh, COO or whatever, Chief Information Technology, whatever you call it. But right now, he is so focused on the IGES media, the marketing, so many things that he's been working on, of course, with the help of our genius, the one and only from Colorado, Mr. Mark Coble. And I want you guys to introduce yourself. Go ahead, enjoy, say whatever you want to say. But subscribers, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe now, and we'll go ahead and give you guys latest and greatest updates from the company. Mr. Murley, what you got, sir?
Well, oh my gosh. Don't want to get going because, like they say, man, kickstart my mouth like an old Harley, But man, there's so many cool things going on. I know one thing: people that didn't understand what they had their hands on when they first took a look at this are going to be woulda, coulda, shoulda all over themselves. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
this is, I mean, it's hard even to put into words how excited I am, because now, we're very close to working with one of the, I was reading articles about this gentleman who we're going to be working with. When he heard that people can get paid for looking at ads, he was like, whoa. He goes, I get hit up all the time. He goes, my service is not cheap. He goes, I understand that. But he goes, the people that work with me end up doing very well, right? But he goes, I've had coins come to me before, and they just didn't have anything. They just didn't. It was just a digital this and a
Just
digital that. And he goes,
Yeah.
you got to have a product behind it.
just
And
good on
also,
paper.
he said, when he goes, whoa, he goes, you mean to tell me? And he was even a little like, he goes like, what? He goes, get paid to. Oh, and then once he understood that all people have to do is something they're doing already anyway, but now they're actually going to start to get paid to do something they're already doing for free. And the local business owner is going to be taken care of because people are going to be seeing their ads. The
Yeah.
customer is going to be getting paid right along with the business owner, which is going to make sure that they actually come in to use again. And then it's going to turn into referrals, which is going to turn into referrals for our product, the IGES miner, which is then going to increase the value of our coin because
Yeah.
we're going to have more wallet holders because people want to actually invest in the coin then and trade it. And
Right.
along with the free coins they're already getting,
Right.
see, and then all of a sudden, and then the stock. It's just we have our IGES miner, we have our stock, and we have our coin. And when you have all three of them working synergistically,
What?
and I think
Yeah.
Mark, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it though the SEC didn't have something to do with your choice of helping anyway of working with the Ijascode?
Absolutely. I remember when you first introduced it to me, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds great. It sounds like it's to go. It's very interesting. It seems like it has some value for business owners and the consumer." And then I remember when you guys said that it was SEC approved and it was qualified, and you were going through that process before,
Yeah.
but then it was approved. And then I was like, "What? This is big.
Hmm.
This is a really big thing." Someone, a third party, a regulatory authority, went through all the white papers and looked at the company, and everything was submitted to that, to the SEC, and they approved it. They don't look at anything lightly. they scrape and they scrub, they go through the full vetting process. And
Yep.
that to me was huge. That to me was huge because there's so many companies out there that say this one thing that they can do, but they're private. No one has ever looked at their books. No one has even, vetted them or the business owners themselves. So, with the SEC looking at this company and approving it, that was a huge, huge thing. And way back, I had been in this securities industry, for a while on the retirement plan side. And I remember going through the NASD, getting licensed and all that kind of stuff. And there was a lot of just getting the license piece through the SEC, right? But, not that I'm licensed now because I'm not, but I remember that process and it was a serious thing. But the biggest thing outside of that, the next thing is that the thing that really got me excited was a third party company is going to pay someone else, a customer, to look at my promotions.
That's big.
Consistently. There is no other place on the planet that I'm aware of where a third party company is going to advertise and pay people to have eyeballs on your promotions.
Right.
That's never been done.
Yeah, and that's why when we submitted this to SEC, first time, small company, I thought it would be, it'll take a year or so to get that qualification. But then when we submitted this, within 2 months, we received our qualification right away. And I was wondering why that quick, but you just mentioned, Mark, very, very important information there. The reason being is because SEC is designed to help business owners, startup companies, and we just got out from the pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why SEC likes this kind of program, is to help business owners to stimulate, again, the economy, but not just help them get promoted, but also incentivize them. And when they see our program, they didn't say that, wow, I like the Bitcoin, I like the digital token, but it's almost similar, voice from them saying, I like everything that we saw from Ijascode. So it is very, very good program. And to get that qualification that quick, that says a lot for our business standpoint. But question for you, Mr. Murley, with this new marketing arm coming in, helping us, what do you see in the future with this kind of power, with this kind of connection? I'm not allowed yet to say the name, right? But based on everything that you just mentioned, this company is so well connected. They are earning, I don't know, millions or billions of dollars every year. I don't know. But with that kind of connection and power, and they are famous, they're everywhere, what do you think would happen in Ijascode within 6 months or even a year from now?
Oh, I'll tell you exactly what I look at us to be a $100 million a year company, and that's just going to be the beginning. I look at our token, again, this is a forward-looking statement, I can't guarantee anything. That's right. I look at our token being a minimum of $1 minimum, since you only have 25 billion out there anyway for, in circulation, not even in circulation yet, but potential circulation. And I look at our stock going up and up and up too, so explain why it's so important now to get as many tokens as you can now, before kind of like Bitcoin back in the day, when you could get a pizza, the first transaction was a pizza, and I think they used 14 million Bitcoin.
I mean,
could you imagine at like 25,000 a piece now, what that pizza would be worth?
I mean, that's crazy, right? But from the get-go, my goal is to actually stick with a plan and just have a very limited supply, similar to Bitcoin. The only difference is, not only, but a lot of difference technically, and use cases, purposes. We have so much behind our token. That's a lot. But Supply though, the limitation, we want to mimic the style of Bitcoin, and I can tell you why. Because if it's limited, more users, less supply, meaning more value for your IJC right now. So when we launch our Ijust Media, can you imagine watching the whole series of, let's say, I don't know, Ijascode Purse Entertainment season 1, whatever, I'm just making it up.
Right.
But every time you watch it, you're mining out of that supply of 25 billion. We're not going to add no more, meaning the more people using it, moving our token, the value goes up and up and up. And the good news is you don't have to buy hardware. You don't need to buy those expensive. When I started mining Bitcoin, I have 12 in my garage right now, and there are $3,000 each. Can you imagine that? 3,000 per mining machine back then in 2017. Before we start, I just go. But listen, collect and mine your Ijust coin now while supplies last, because the more users watching Ijust Media, more people walking out there, more people watching and monitoring their pets, we're gonna have so much. The Ijust Remittance Center will be launching pretty soon too. You'll be lucky to get 0.0002 IJC in the future. But yes, less tokens that you get, but the value is high. So meaning one IJC, can you imagine if one IJC is like $20,000 per pop?
Wow.
Like Bitcoin.
I can view that. I can view that very quickly.
Yeah.
20,000. I can imagine that very quickly.
It is. And the reason, and that's why I'm so confident, because like I said, we have so much use cases, guys. We're not going to stop adding more and more industry in this company. Remittance Center. We have Ijust Media coming up, monitoring your pets. You're walking. We will also allow each and every business owner to use our API to plug in their business and customize the way you want it to incentivize your customers, your employees. Can you imagine how many use cases we have in our arsenal? Unlimited. But only 25 billion though. We're not gonna add no more, because we want you to really have that kind of humongous value for your token. So every time you mine it, you will like, wow, it's similar to Bitcoin now.
Right.
But my question to Mark, of course, as a technical guy, I know you've been working on the marketing and you have your own marketing company as well. What is the difference between like marketing Ijascode versus other company where, we have this incentivized program? Can you kind of compare traditional business compared to Ijascode company in some, scale that you could think of right now?
Well, I guess a regular type of marketing that, like if I get a client and they have something that they're looking to offer, they're trying to figure out the best way to get their product in front of people. If you're a business owner, you're looking for a way to get your product in front of more people and more people and more people.
Right.
If you are profitable, you're probably doing that pretty good. But if you're struggling with trying to get, in front of people, then, sometimes you kind of get tired by doing it manually and, trying to make phone calls yourself, or maybe trying to hire good salespeople that, come and go or may not work out, or just paying for ads. But then when you're paying for ads, you got to continue to pay for ads.
That's right.
That expense will never go away. And if you have a good ad, then that might convert for you. But if you don't, you're spending more and more money and not understanding what is going on.
Right. And that's exactly the intention of Ijascode, to kind of get away from the traditional way of non-stop paying every month, and you don't know what will be the ROI or result of that campaign.
Right.
And at the same time, with Ijascode, let's say you just break even at the end of the month, but guess what? You're earning tokens. So it's like double the incentives per 90% savings on your expenses for your market. So what do you think about that?
I would even say that it could be almost like an infinity of return.
Exactly.
Because if you're not paying the high exorbitant prices for marketing to get your promotions out there, but you are getting a return because people are seeing your ads and they're seeing your exclusive offer that you're offering through Ijascode.
Wow.
Right?
I didn't realize that infinity though, but boom, yes.
I don't know what that number is. If you actually do the math, it could be something that's proven. Because if you're only paying $30 a month, for your device, right? You buy a device and then now you configure it. We configure it, help you get it configured, and now you're broadcasting.
And what is 29? What is $29 a month? It's like really, and it stocks right off.
That's McDonald's now.
Yeah, that's right. but Mr. Murley, I want you to jump in real quick. What do you think about that? Just from what Mark said, it could be an infinity, benefits for business owner. What do you think about that?
It's like, I picked up on that. That's why I've been so excited about this from day one. Mark picked up on it right away. I picked up on it right away. And when you're talking about, they always say infinity and beyond, that kind of little cartoon, because that's exactly what this is. Because, just think about it. You're coming into an area, and let's say one of our packages is, our packages cost hardly nothing for compared to what they're getting. Anywhere from $200 to $2,500. Come on, and they only have to pay that one. What? And then all of a sudden they get their money back and they're not paying. See, a lot of people ask me, they go, now, is that $2,500 a month? Because that's what they're conditioned.
You're thinking,
No. $2,500. My job is I'm going to attach myself at the hip with you for the next few weeks or days, weeks, however long it takes. Some of these guys, believe me, they're going to get their money right away. But if it's a few days, a few weeks, I'm going to sit right with you and I'm going to make sure. And we're going to be doing something called geo-mining events where we're going to be inviting folks to come to your grand opening. They're all going to be getting paid to come to your grand opening, by the way. Okay.
Right.
And then to be in crypto, they're going to come in, they're going to see it, they're going to get excited, and now they're going to start coming back. Now, where the infinity comes in, every time they go through your area, they're going to be looking, they're going to look down, and they're going to see either the same ad or a new ad, because you can change it whenever you want to, and they keep getting paid in crypto even if they don't buy it that day. And all of a sudden then they're going to tell some people, and they're going to tell some people, and they're going to tell some people, and here it's not about just signing somebody up, it's actually about helping someone. Because I'm telling you right now, we're going to be getting tons of referrals from people that just get this. I don't know, Jason, if you saw that article that I sent you on Sunday about, it was in the New York Times, and it broke down just 2 years ago how much it costs restaurants in New York and all these different places just to stay open. Man, like I said on Saturday's call, we have trainings every Saturday. I said, Ijascode just isn't a marketing company. We're a lifeline.
We are.
We're a lifeline.
Sense, yes.
Because if you can have all your marketing done for $30 a month and it's unlimited customers, think about that.
And that's why I kind of want to highlight what you guys are doing at the background, partnering with this company. Again, I'm not in the place to mention the name yet, but that's the purpose, to be well known, and people will know about us for sure.
What's about to happen here is something where if you are watching this video right now, it is something that you want to be able to, you want to connect with someone or Ijascode, the company itself. Go to ijascode.com and look at the company, because what is about to happen here is that there's going to be a ubiquitous push in the marketplace.
That's right.
So what that means is that there's going to be videos starting to pop up. There's going to be ads. There's going to be all this kind of stuff that we're doing to push out, the value that Ijascode brings to not only consumers, but business owners, business owners that are looking to be able to increase their sales, to get repeat sales. those two things right there for any business is gold.
It
And
is.
then if that business is able to increase the amount of transactions that are done, the amount per transaction, that even brings in more profit. So there's three things that can happen. So if you're able to save on money while you're advertising, and you can multiply by 3 using those 3 things, getting new customers, repeat customers, and increase your transactions value, it's a win. It's done. And that's just on that side. We're not even talking about iJazz Media.
Yeah.
We're not talking about any of the other stuff that's coming down the pipe.
Yeah, that's right. Well, listen, guys, we're running out of time here, but we're gonna have a big geo event coming up November 12th this year in Hotel Las Vegas, Orleans.
We're gonna be launching like iJazz Media. We're gonna be talking about all this stuff. But what's really amazing is, I remember we've been talking about this event for a while now. Now we're just barely like less than 2 months away. It's like 8 weeks.
We're very close.
And we want to fill that. And I'm telling you right now, whoever comes to the Orleans Hotel on Saturday, November 12th, but for the people that take it seriously and grasp what we've been talking about, I don't even know what to say anymore. All I can say is this: just
be there.
Just got to be there. Yep.
And you're going to see why we're so excited.
Yeah, I would certainly back that up 1,000%. It's really important for you to be there. So if you can make it to Vegas, be there, do it. Because what else is there? What else is there? Go to work again? To go to work again?
That's right.
And then next year, go to work again?
Yep.
So take a chance and learn something new. Engage with Ijascode and be there in Las Vegas.
Right. So get your tickets now, guys, for $50. I mean, you can easily lose that money in the Starbucks, or you go to Chuma's Casino or somewhere else. That $50 is like nothing. It's like dust in the wind. But invest in yourself. $50, go there and collect 25,000 tokens just by showing up. You don't have to do anything, just show up and see the business opportunity here. Guys, November 12th, Saturday, and that's a long weekend. So invite the whole family and friends, be there, book your ticket now, because we're kind of running low on rooms and reservations. So go to ijascode.com/ijascode event, get your tickets, $50. And guys, thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, put your comments below. What do you think about this new marketing arm that Ijascode is trying to partner with? We are excited, so give us some love, comments, like, subscribe, whatever, and we'll see you guys soon. Goodbye for now.